Now I wanted to tell you a little bit about what you're actually seeing on the surface of Mars. We're not going to see much of the mole as it penetrates the ground. It'll be hidden by the support structure and it will be underground. But what you're seeing now is this sort of black structure, this carbon fiber support structure, it's called. We have just recently released the grapple from that, and so now it's free on the surface of Mars. Here's a bit of a cutaway showing what that looks like, and I'll get closer to that. There we go. Support structure. It's made of carbon fiber. It's very, very light. The engineering tether is a bundle of flat ribbon cable that connects all of the stuff in here back to the lander, provides data and power. The science tether is the other item here. That is the one that's embedded with temperature sensors. And the mole will be pulling that into the ground so that we can measure the geothermal gradient, the change in temperature with depth. There's the grapple hook up here, which we use for deployment. There's a number of other sensors and the launch locks that hold everything in place as we got to Mars. And there's the tether length monitor. That's an important piece. It's an optical device that reads markings on either side of the tether. And this will tell us exactly how much tether has been extracted out of the support structure. We combine that with some information about the orientation of the mole. If it tilts or becomes non-vertical as it goes down, we can actually reconstruct the path of the mole in the subsurface. And that's important because we need to know the precise depth that those temperature sensors in the science tether reach. Getting the temperatures from them is one part of it, but actually knowing what depth they got to is another major piece. So this is what you're seeing on the surface, and it's probably all you're going to see. As the mole penetrates, it's covered up by the support structure here, and there's just not a lot to be seen. All the information is going to come from the housekeeping data that tells us number of hammer strokes, depth achieved, and the temperatures.